Hello. In this video, we're going to look at how you can fix Metapixel into Next.js application. Infusing Metapixel into Next.js can be very troubling, and sometimes if you don't get everything right, you will not get the events that you expect. So quickly, let's take a look at what is available for you that you can use immediately. So what we need to do first is we need to create the event. So we'll come here, we're doing for the web. Then, okay, we can just create new events. We'll just, I can call this instinct.org.com. Okay, so now we would select the manual, proceed. So we want to track pixel only. So now at this point, this is what we expected to copy and use in our application. So now for Next.js, you can't just go into the project and infuse it inside. So let's say our layout. We can't just go ahead and just put it in the layout. It won't work. But what we can do is we can come back to our repo here. Now we'll go to Vercel and Next.js repo, where we'll see the example for Facebook. For example, if you come here, you see lots of example, and what we need to search for is that of Facebook pixel. The link will also be in the video description. So once we are here, I'm currently using App Directory, so I'm going to hit on this. Then we can take a look at the structure. So if you see the layout version, you would see that there's a Facebook pixel here. So if I click on this, I'll just refresh. Okay, now we have the Facebook pixel. So what I can do here is I'm going to just try to replicate all this file. So we have Facebook pixel. In the Facebook pixel, we can just go ahead and just copy all this. And in my project, in the component, I can create Facebook pixel. So I will just locate my component. So I think I can just create a folder called metadata. Then we can just call it Facebook pixel.tsx. Okay, so now it's complaining that we need to create this file, which is understandable. So now we need to look for this very file. So to find that very file, it said is in the library. So we'll just come back here, and this is the. So let's create the file. I'm going to locate my library here, and I'll go ahead and create the file. Then I'll come back here, copy this, and paste it here. So if we go back to our Facebook pixel, this is still complaining. Let me see. So let's check the file. Ensure that the file you created is directly inside of the lib folder. So I'll go ahead and remove this that I created, and that should work. Okay, so now the next thing we need to do is to also check if we have any more file that we need to create. There's one more, so we need to create this file. Now we need to do this one inside of the public file. So here, new file. So all we need to do is come back to here and come to the example. Oh, not the example, rather. We need to come back to Facebook pixel, then hit on the public, hit on the script, then copy what we have here. Then we paste. Okay. So now we have created 3 files: the Facebook pixel, the pixel in the public, and also the pixel in the library. The next thing we need to do now is to import it into the layout. So I'm just going to copy this and come to the layout. So if you check the layout that was presented as example, we should be able to see where to place it. Alright, so we just place it in the body. If you come back here and see the example, and you see the app, the layout, you see that is in the body. Okay, now that we've done this, one final thing we need to do on this document is to ensure that we have the pixel key. And let me show you what I mean. So you need to set this key, this ID. So all I need to do is come to my .env. I'll just have this equal to, I can come to my Facebook here. I can copy the ID from here. Maybe not that. Let's just copy this whole thing. I'll paste it here and grab the ID and just put it here. We can delete the rest. Okay, so once you put it in your local repository, that's fine. The next thing is to take it to production. So because I use Vercel, I will just come to my Vercel and include it in my environment variable. And I'll go ahead and save it. Okay, that has been added. So all I need to do here is to build the project. So first I can say, I'll just go ahead and say git add git commit -m added Facebook picture. Okay, now git push, and finally we'll build the production. Okay, now it's done building, so we just need to go online and test our application. So if we go to instinctup.com, our project should load fine. Then we can come to our pixel here and just say continue. We want to track all of these events. We're going to say done. We can test the event. So to test the event, we'll use the second option that allows us to paste in the URL. So I'll just copy this URL, paste the URL, and test. So we'll come back here. As you can see, the event is happening already. And pretty much that's how to add Facebook pixel to Next.js application. If you're interested in learning how to code effectively, or you want to know how you can effectively use artificial intelligence as a web developer, there's a link also attached to this video that will teach you how you can use AI to build just not web application, but also AI model within web application. So if you're interested, just hit the link in the video description, and I'll see you in the next one.